Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for coming to Live Hot Topics. This is our first Live Hot Topics for the year of 2026. I have TikTok in the building, I have Facebook in the building, we're on YouTube. Everybody is here. We have a guest tonight, and we have two guests tonight. And if you are on TikTok and you want to be in the building, you have to come over here to Millie Chan uh, TV on YouTube. But if not, you could just sit and listen, and I hope you can hear everything. Um, I'm so glad to be here with you all. I'm so glad that this is our first one of the year. And I have a couple with us tonight that we're going to start our first part of our hard topics off with. And we'll probably see them a little bit more than usual. I hope so. And I have Coach Ken and Coach Karen Kenyon, and you know how much we love Coach Ken. Coach Karen is fantastic. She keeps him balanced, and you can tell. And I love them together. And they're going to be our guests. We're going to take some relationship questions. So I have talked to two couples today, and I got some questions from them that I'm going to throw at them and see what we do tonight. Shout out to the Facebook family. Shout out to TikTok. Thank y'all for being here. Like I said, if you want to be in the building, you have to come to Millie Chan TV on YouTube. But if not, you can hang out. And shout out to Facebook. Shout out to YouTube. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you all for being here. And we're just going to jump into it. I'm glad all of you are here. Blessed Lady, Camille, Tammy, YT, Miss Exec, healthcare workers. Shout out to all my mods. Miss Stephanie, Sin. Thank you all for being here. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the Canyons, Coach Ken and Coach Karen. Hello.
Good evening to you.
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so glad you all are here. You accepted. Happy New Year. It's so good to see you all.
Happy New Year to
Hey,
you.
I want to make sure I'm saying, am I sharing this on my page? Some of my people to see you too.
I see you have a link up here on Facebook and YouTube. I see a link up here.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's on there. Because I know StreamYard does the live stuff. So I want to make sure, because people need to know about you too. Because I be talking about you all the time.
Thank you, Coach Ken. Make sure you did go live on Facebook. So I hope my Facebook people, Miss it's shared right here. Thank you, Miss Sheba. She said it's shared.
What's good? Hey. Okay.
So we're in the game. We are in the business. Hey, Monica. Hello, everybody over here on TikTok. So I wanted y'all know that when in 2025, I said that this year is going to be extremely intentional. And what I wanted to do was focus on us. We can talk about the mess all day. I can do that with my eyes closed. But I do want this page to have something that focuses on you and you take something away from it. So we're going to work on our healing. We're going to work on our triggers. We're going to work on whatever it is we need to work on just to show up better for ourselves. We're putting ourselves back on the page. Hello, Canada. Hello, Gail. Thank you for being here. So we want to talk about relationships. I talked to two couples, Coach Ken and Coach Karen, and they are between the ages of 45 and 55.
Okay.
One of them are and if y'all have any questions, make sure you put them in here and I'll put them up here so they can see them and then they can talk about them. So one of them have just started dating. They're both divorced. But I was like, okay, that's cool. You both divorced. Hey, y'all. But she's been divorced for 10 years.
Okay.
He's been divorced for 1.5 years.
Okay.
And she wants to know if she should be looking for the red flags anytime soon. Because, right now it's in the honeymoon stage. Everything is fun. Everything is going good. We're dating. He's dating me. We're calling each other. But at some point, the rose-colored glasses comes off.
Sure.
So she wants to know, should she be with her 10 years? She's situated. She's gone on. She's made a life for herself. Her son is in college. She's good. But him with 1.5 years out, could he still feel a certain way? how is he with her? She just said, if there are any red flags, what should they look like?
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, did you wanna?
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
So let me put this in terms so people can understand it. So, I'm doing a whole video on, what we call therapy speak words, like, gaslighting. Everybody's a narcissist, and everybody gives opinion, but most people, and I'm gonna be honest, don't know what they're talking about. So let me answer your question. See, he may be only divorced a year and a half, but the question is, when did he check out?
Mm-hmm.
See, what happens is that most times when people get divorced, they get disconnected long before they got a divorce.
That's true.
And so what happens is we might see the physical manifestation of, we got the paperwork signed, we actually got the divorce, but we checked out 3 years ago. And so what I tell people is this, and I've evolved to this point of view by coaching thousands of people. When I say, I used to think, well, they've only been divorced a year, but what I realized as I begin to peel back the onions of why people get divorced,
Mm-hmm.
I realized that a lot of times people checked out 5 years before them. It's just that they mustered up either the courage to get the divorce, or now, because think about it, y'all, we don't like to it's convenient sometimes to stay married. It's comfortable. We might not like each other, but then we got to speak about finances. I always say the alternative is more painful. The alternative is more painful than staying together. The alternative of going to get a divorce. The alternative of splitting up the money, splitting up the house, somebody moving. So
Right.
what we decide is, you know what, we'll just stay here. But we checked out a long time ago.
That's so unfortunate. I think that is one of the worst things that anybody could do, is to stay together for convenience. I'd much rather go home and live with my mama and figure it out than just stay in a situation where I don't want to be in. But you're right. Some people do that. People do that.
What have you found?
For me, as far as the red flags, she said, is it too soon? I don't think it's ever too soon to identify a red flag or look for a red flag. I don't think it's a time on that. And as women, let's just say a guy that wants to know where you are all the time. It starts off cute. That starts, he called me today. He wanted to know where I was, why I didn't call him back. He was concerned about me. And then he turns into a stalker. So those things, I mean, that's the reality of it.
That is a reality. That's a real reality.
Cute. And so I don't think it's ever too soon to look for a red flag. I don't think you should just make everything a red flag. But if it's there, I think if it's there waving, I think you need to recognize that is a red flag.
Whew, okay, y'all. Okay.
Let me ask you a question, Mother Chung.
Okay.
The person who has been divorced 10 years believes that on some level, for her to even ask the question, believes that because she's been divorced that amount of time, she believes that amount of time was necessary for her to heal, for her to, number one, disconnect, number two, heal from all of the wounds, and number three, evolve into the person who can have a new healthy relationship, right? Okay. So she believes that those 10 years were enough time to get to that point. But she's questioning whether the 1.5 years is enough to get there for the other person.
And that may be because it took her longer.
Yeah.
So she's basing that maybe on her time, know, and again, like you said, he could have checked out 4 years ago, but just had the courage or maybe the kids are up some age, and child support is not an issue, and so now it's convenient for him to leave.
Well, and you're right, and that's why I say it though. I say it because you cannot judge another person's evolution by your own.
Yes, that's
right.
good.
I think her thing was she was focused on her son. She was trying to get him out of school, and she said this just happened. She says she's 2 months in. She's having a lot of fun, and this brings me to my next question. Okay, we got 45 to 55 age range, right?
Okay.
So everybody's grown. So what if a woman decides that tonight is the night and it's the first night? Is that okay? How does she say it? Can sex be entered into early, or should we wait?
In other words, she want to get that thing up that night.
Yeah, look, the baby gone. The baby is gone.
It was a song that was out in, I want to say it was either the late 60s or the early 70s. And it said, it's your thing. Do what you want to do.
Okay.
Tell you who to sock it to. That's your thing. You sitting on that. Huh?
Did I beat you up on the first night?
Listen, that wasn't the question.
Oh.
Coach Ken said he beat her up on the first night. Coach Ken.
I just wondered did I beat you up? So
if it's two mature adults.
Wait a minute now. Before you say what you gonna say, because you about to say two mature adults, and if they mature enough and you want to get that thing beat up, get it beat up.
Get it beat up.
But there is a stipulation.
What's the stip?
Here's the stipulation. If after you do it, this is what you do beforehand. If after you give it up, you ask yourself, if after I give this up, and in 1 week's time, he in the wind, will I feel bad about who I am as a person? Okay. If the answer is no, because I just want somebody to beat the thing up, then go ahead and do it. If the answer is I will feel bad about myself if they were to do that, then I say no. Now I'm just being
Okay, so you're saying so Cameron said that wasn't the question. so basically the question is it okay or should we wait? So if you want to do it, but as a woman, we're going to speak from a woman's perspective because we know sometimes men, not all men, but some men just kind of good with it. But if it's a situation where a woman is like, it's just time. It's been 5 years. It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
If this thing doesn't do what it needs to do, I'm gonna have a great night.
Can I give you Coach Ken's perspective?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to tell you whether she should do it or not. It depends on what your relationship goal is. Okay. Now, this is what I'm about to say. I'm going to give you the coaching. Because if your goal is to be in a committed relationship, do not have sex the first night.
If your goal is to be into a committed relationship, do not have sex.
If you're just kicking it, let me tell you why. And I'm going to explain this in a way that your audience will understand it.
Okay.
Every single human being has a brand. Okay. A brand is nothing more than who you are, what you do, and what value you bring to the table. Okay. It is the perception that I have about who you are, what you do, and what value you bring. Just like Walmart. It has a brand. What you think about when you think about Walmart? You think about cheap products. Okay. When you think about Target, you think about Target. When you think about Neiman Marcus or Saks, a high-end brand. So here's the problem. If you have sex on the first night, what determines your brand perception are the actions you do. And so if you want to be in a committed relationship, then don't take the brand by having sex the first night, because what I'm looking at your actions, and I'm just being honest, is because the brand, the perception to the man is, oh, okay, well, I can get that thing that first night. And you might be just want to have some fun.
Yeah.
But that's why I say it depends on what your goal is.
Okay.
Because your brand is everything. Everything.
Depends.
This is what I would say here.
Okay.
If you are a woman who can detach your heart from your part, if you can detach your heart from your part,
Okay.
and look at me how you need your back broke tonight, and your brand ain't what's in your mind for the night. Don't get your back broke, huh? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You're a grown woman. If you know now, if your heart and your part are attached, and you can't go out there, and act like a man, then that's not for you. But if you can, and if that's what you need,
I'm just telling y'all, if you want to. Can I be honest though?
If that's what you're looking for, if you out here and you looking for a long-term relationship, and that's and you looking, that's what you're looking for, then
you just saying that because you got beat up on the first night.
I did not get beat up on the first night.
You got beat up on the first night we went out. We had talked a while. On the phone. And we shared a lot of hours on the phone. But the first night we went out, I'm going to beat it up. Who's that who said? Who said?
Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm not ashamed. It worked out for me.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It worked out. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
This right here, I didn't know it was gonna go here. It should have just been me and you, Billy Chun. I don't, y'all don't nobody judge me for what come out of his mouth. You know what I'm talking?
No, we're not judging at all, honey. We are not judging at all.
No, ain't nobody praying for me over here.
We have Coach Ken and Karen tonight on Live Hot Topics, and we're talking about relationships. Okay, we're not judging. How long y'all been married?
This year, 25 years.
25 years. So everything worked out for the good. No problem.
No. It worked out. And I'm going to tell you.
Totally.
And I'm going to tell you something, Mr. Chun. I know you got your questions and all, but let me just say this. If the thing I will say is we made mistakes in our relationship. My wife made mistakes. Things my wife did, I would tell my clients never to do. But the thing that she did that defined the relationship the best, the most, I would tell all my clients to do. And we can get into that later on, but I would just say this right here. Every decision you make, y'all, we can't scrutinize every decision like, should I do this? Should I do that? You're a human being. We are. Some decisions are going to be good. Some decisions are not going to be so good. But I say, whatever you do, decide to do it and do it, whatever that is.
You was talking about what I did.
Oh, she asked me. Okay, I'm gonna tell them what you did. I'm gonna tell them.
Pat me on the back. I ain't want you to.
No. I'm gonna tell you what you did. I'm gonna tell them what you did.
Okay.
And when we get to that, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry. See.
No, y'all go ahead and finish this story because I got one more question and then we gonna get to our hot topics because y'all have opened up, y'all have kicked this live off for 2026. I wasn't even expecting this kickoff, but it just was fantastic.
I'm gonna say this to you.
Okay.
My wife, we were friends first because she will tell you that we went together longer than we did.
No, we did.
Because I didn't go with her. She went with me.
12 Years a Slave was about me.
She wasn't
we together for 12 years.
We did not go together 12 years.
Yes,
I knew her.
Give or take.
She was 12 years a slave.
She just said that because because I had access to that booty. I wasn't trying to get serious. But anyway, this, I want to lead y'all to
Negroes.
I want to lead y'all to a concept. We had dated for a long time, and my wife wanted to get married. I was conflict averse. I loved her. I was conflict averse, and here's what she did. She would always buy wedding books every year. And I would say, I'll let you know something. She never asked me to marry her, but I would see the books. I'm like, what you doing that for? But I felt like she was trying to coerce me into marriage. And we just being honest. We're very transparent because we have a great marriage. And so here's what happened though. After a while, one day my wife called me and she felt like I had strung her along. And here's what she said. She called me, that dreaded, we need to talk. Yep, what's up? What's good? She's like, we need to talk. Can we talk? Okay. Yeah, she was never aggressive, none of that. And here's what she said. She said, I have done all I can do as your girlfriend. I have been all that I'm going to be. I have shown you that I am a wife. And then she went down the list and she said, if you don't want to commit to me in a marriage, then I got to go find my husband. Now, check this out. Now, me with all my pride.
That's the word of God right there.
But I'm going to tell you why it worked out. Most clients that I coach will never do that because they are too afraid. They are too afraid that the person might actually leave. And so when she said it, Millie Child, I was like, go ahead, do what you got to do. Now, before this time, if we ever broke up, we would talk in 1 or 2 days. We wouldn't talk about it. We just go have sex. We wouldn't talk about what happened. I just go beat it up and we back to normal. Yeah.
Why can't he just say smooth loving one time?
It was smooth loving.
Smooth.
But after the argument,
beat it up every time.
But after the argument, you got to beat it up.
Wait, did you say smooth loving?
Yeah. That was a song, Gucci Mike. But let me tell you what happened. No, when she said that, and I need your audience to understand this. That was the first time in my life where the first day after she said, I was like, go on about your business then. I ain't say it like that. But the second day 1, we didn't talk. Day 2, we didn't talk. By day 3, I'm like, she tripping. Okay, whatever. Pride in the way. Day 4, we didn't talk. Now, this was abnormal. Day 5, we didn't talk. By day 7, I called her back and I said, can we talk? I said, I'm ready to commit to this relationship in marriage. Let me tell you what happened. It was the first time in our relationship that I ever got to see my life without her in it. Think about that for a moment.
Well, let me say this real quick. And let me say this. You said this on the show. You told that one lady that was married to that man. You told her he has to respect you he has to be afraid of losing you.
Fear losing you for him to truly value you.
Right.
And what happened was most women, and I'll be honest, because I coach a lot of women, they are not willing to lose him. They are not willing. And I asked her, why was she willing to walk away? From that point on, I saw her in a different light. Mm-hmm. And we ended up getting married after that. But I realized something. It wasn't that she forced me into marriage. It was that she stood up for herself. And it was the first time that I said, I don't want to live my life without her in it. Right. And that's what made me, because I was commitment averse. I was scared. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. I was scared. No, but I told her this year, this is our 25th anniversary. I said, if I had to make the decision all over again, I'd marry her tomorrow all over again.
Oh, that is so wonderful. I love that. Okay. All right. We have one more question.
But Metatron, there's one question you need to ask her, and I want to ask her this.
Yeah.
What made you this time stay away though? Well, I know it was hard. I mean, what made you say,
I had to get to a point that all throughout the relationship, I heard something, I loved you the most. Like I loved him the most. And when I say the most, I mean more than I loved myself. And so I woke up one day and I was like, I gotta love me more than I love him. And I put myself first. It was the first time that I really put myself first. You know, I was afraid. It was scary. It was scary because he could have been like, peace you out. That could have been it. But I was willing to take that chance for myself.
Well, that is so good. That worked out perfectly. And I love that y'all been here 25 years. That is amazing. Yes. Okay, the last question I have. So this is
and I know you don't like to use the word, the P word, because I heard on your thing you said.
Oh no, I do not use the P word, Coach Ken. We're not about to use that word.
P word, because I saw you just
the P word.
You P word. That part.
She said, "Oh, okay."
You can't use the P word. You don't use
rhymes with
the P word. No way. I might. But I ain't gonna use it on him.
Oh, I cannot use that word. Okay, anyway. So, okay, it got something to do with the P word. So, so here we go. So the last question I have tonight is from somebody who is dealing with this in their relationship. So it's a libido problem. They are in this age range, 45 to 55. And he is having, I'll say this. He has not been diagnosed, but she has been noticed.
She knows.
And she doesn't know how to approach him about it because he's a man and this is his thing, you know, and somebody trying to tell Superman he can't fly no more. So she's trying to figure out, I need to get him to the doctor. I love him. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to be with anybody else. I want to be with my husband. But how do I relate this to him where he is comfortable with it, is respectful, and we can get this thing rolling? And just to see what's going on.
We've had that situation. I have it a lot in my coaching practice. So let me start this off.
I'm having
a hot flash?
I'm trying
to flashing? Yeah. I mean, she enjoy like, look at it, look. Show them what you're doing.
Oh, Jesus. This right here. This why Jesus wept, because he was hot. I don't know what the Bible say, but I'm telling you, he was having a moment.
Okay. We about to wrap it up. This is the last question.
Okay, I'm about to tell you what it is. Okay. Number one, remember this phrase, y'all. You can't help someone you aren't willing to hurt. Okay? I can't help you if I'm not willing to hurt you. Now, listen to what I mean by that. Sometimes telling someone the truth does hurt. But a lot of times couples, we won't say it because we think we will hurt them. Now, I told my wife this the other day. There are things she said to me before that have helped me, but it hurt me. Now, I didn't say it, that it hurt me at the time, but it did. But it actually helped me to view the world differently. Now, and so the first thing she got to get in her mind is she has to be willing to hurt him to help them. Okay? She got to be willing to have this hard conversation, because every man associates his sexuality with his manhood. Okay? His sexual virility with his manhood. And so what happens is, if I'm not willing to have this conversation, now Coach Ken can teach you how to have it. Coach Ken is an expert at communication. And so the first thing I will do is, somebody said, I love Coach Ken, your wife, but first thing I would do is I'm gonna set it up. This is how I teach my clients to do it. Set up the conversation. Here's how you set up the conversation. And for those of y'all who are interested in communicating better, go to AskCoachKen.com. I created a whole app for it, all right, to show you what to say in any situation. So here's how it works. The first thing you do is you ask him permission to talk. Hey, honey, I would love to talk to you. Is it okay? I have something that is important to me. You ask permission to talk, all right? And then when the person gives you permission to talk, say, yeah, we can talk. What are they saying? First thing they're saying is, whatever you have to say is valuable, and I'm willing to give you my time and attention for that thing. All right? Because you ever notice how sometimes people just blurt out stuff? Well, we need to talk. You know what? Your thing ain't getting hard no more. I'm just saying. I mean.
Yeah, you're right. Because it will come out like that.
Right. So that's why I'm teaching people how to do it. So then once you get into the conversation is number one, you affirm where the relationship is and where you want to go. I love being with you. I want us to continue to grow. I love everything about you, and I'll affirm the relationship first. Step one. All right.
Okay.
Two is bring up the concern. I want us to grow. And you bring up the concern like this. I've noticed. Don't say you ain't getting hard no more. You not doing this. I've noticed that our sexual escapades, sex life has waned a bit. And I'm concerned because of that. I believe this, and I want to address this. I want to help you. I believe this, and I want to have a conversation about it. I don't know if this is the case, but this is what I believe. And I want to have a conversation with you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to say anything about anything. It's just what I've noticed. And I'd love to have a conversation about it. And step three, you facilitate the environment where the other person will give you a response. So when you use I language, you use like, here's what I notice and here's what I feel. I notice that we're not having sex as much. I feel disconnected with you. I feel disconnected to you. Step three, you ask the question, can we talk about this? And what did I just do? I just created an environment, a safe environment to discuss it, to discuss the hard situations, the hard things. And so I teach that all the time to my clients, and you'd be amazed how many relationships it done saved. Just that simple format of how we communicate hard situations, hard things.
Well, I think that sounds good. I think we got a good answer. We've had a wonderful time. I love that. And I think everybody has fallen in love with both of you, Coach Karen and Coach Ken. And I just want to thank you all for being here for our first Hot Topics of 2026. And I definitely am going to invite you all back because there are definitely relationship questions that will come up because people are dating at a rate. And I feel like women who, I feel like women get in our 40s, that's our peaking moment sometimes. And, sometimes we just need somebody to keep up with us. And, there are a lot of questions. There are a lot of questions a lot of women have. But we're going to get all into it. But I just really want to thank y'all for coming.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
The peak gets peakier at 60.
Ah! $60?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The peak gets peakier.
She got it. She got what I was saying. We don't even know how to say nothing else. She understood exactly what I said.
Well, look. Well, let me. Okay. Coach Ken, are you equally peakier?
Yeah, because I work out every day. I eat right. I don't eat, but for me, I lost 170 pounds. Together, we've lost 330 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah, together. And so because everything we do, our granddaughter comes over here and is like, everything too healthy over here because everything is blood flow. Everything is blood flow. Everything is health. Because really the truth is we're supposed to be doing it into our 70s and 80s. The problem is we beat our bodies up so much.
Look, Karen from TikTok said, I'm 52 and that's lovely to hear.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, I didn't want to be walking around and my boy wouldn't start, family. It's a family show.
Yeah.
Family show. Family show.
I want y'all to be able to come back.
Hey, look, I got we work out together every morning.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the gym and we go hard. We go hard together. And so we do that so that physically, we can always just keep our bodies and our minds and healthy and all of that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well,
So I can
Miss
keep
Karen,
you.
I never would have got that, but I mean, we glad to know it. So that's good. So I guess I get on up and go on to the gym in the morning, get on the treadmill, and work these joints out, child. Keep it going.
Oh, somebody said I have not slowed.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all Cinnamon Swirl. Cinnamon Swirl said I'm 62 and I have not slowed down. Ooh, grandkids 3 on TikTok said I'm 68. Life is grand.
Yes.
See, it's some straight freaks out there.
That's not.
It is.
That's not Ben. That's not what they
There's some freaks out there. They like it. What's wrong with that?
No.
I'm just saying. Hey.
Y'all, we are gonna have a great 2026. We have gotten off to a great start tonight.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank
you so much for being here. We're gonna check back in with y'all probably once a month or something. I'm gonna gather my questions and see what my community wants to know.
Sure.
And we just gonna have maybe we'll just have hot topics one week and Coach Ken and Coach Karen another week, and we just do relationships or whatever. But I just really do want to focus on, if y'all could think about some things to make everybody greater in their relationships, in their life, for themselves. That's my whole focus for 2026. I just want everybody to show up as their best self because it's a lot going on out here. So,
I'll be on the show when I be making faces. That started in season 1, and it was like I saw something and I forgot the camera was on me, and I was like, "What in the world?" So people think I'm gonna leave you with this, Millie Chan, because we'll be talking about it. Bring us back. But my wife, y'all don't know all the faces that I make. I've been making them faces how long, baby?
For 36 years that I know of.
And anyway,
I don't know if you did it before me, but 36 years.
And those faces though, and she's like, I hate those faces. Now them faces, because we get paid because of them faces. What? That's all.
For having us.
Thank you, Millie John.
Wait a minute. Wait, honey, who? I am 73 and baby. What baby mean? What that?
Oh, now see that get now I'm gonna get up and go to the gym in the morning for real.
All right, y'all. We're gonna let y'all go. I want to thank y'all for being here. Thank you for starting our season off, our year off with Hot Topics, and we're gonna have them back. And I appreciate y'all coming.
Somebody asking, do we have a book? Yes, we have a book. We have a book. It's called The Canyon Culture: Creating Relationships That Last. If you go to Coach Ken, CoachKenCanyon.com, and you look on shop online where it says all my books, our book is in there. It's called Canyon Culture: Creating Relationships That Last. We wrote it during COVID, and because it came from one question, Millie Chan. I asked my wife, because we're business partners too. I asked her one morning, "Why do you stay with me?" But anyway, and we wrote a book about her answer.
Oh, awesome!
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
We can definitely bring this back up. Mods, make sure you get that link, and then we'll just filter it out throughout the live and everything. CoachKenCanyon.com. You can get their books there, and AskCoachKen.com. You can go there and figure out how to ask anybody any question in the world. He has laid it out. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you so much, and I will talk to you all soon.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Y'all, that was fantastic, right? Fantastic. We got it started off. Thank you, TikTok, for being here. Facebook is in here. We got 180. I hope we have 180 likes. We have started off really good, and we are going to keep going. Uh-oh.
Did I get off? I mean, did I?
Yeah, you got off. You have to just remove yourself from the studio.
Okay.
All right. You see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, how's everybody doing tonight? I want to thank everybody for being here. Deirdre, you're right. Like, I mean, I knew how wild and crazy Coach Kid is and Coach Karen, but yes, I know when he said beat it up, I know everybody was not ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. They do have a podcast. You have to follow them on Instagram. They do have some where they talk all the time, but they're good. They're really good. Cinema Swirl, thank you for coming out. I appreciate you coming out, honey. Hey, Leslie. So let's get into hot topics, y'all. I'm going to go into something real quick. I'm going to go into a few things real quick. So this is so important. I've been talking about this. It's been in my stories and everything. 45 states are experiencing high or very high levels of flu activity. Y'all, please take care of yourselves. Because look at this. Look at this. Where is it? Uh-oh, I thought I had it. Hold on. Look at this right here, y'all. Child, Ray J is in the hospital. Oh, hey, Lillian. Bring me my phone in the room when you come back in here. Y'all, Ray J is in the hospital with pneumonia. I can't read the article because, let me see. Do I have the article up here? Hold on, let me see. I don't have the article up here. Ray J has been put, maybe other than the pneumonia, maybe this will give him a chance to sit down and be quiet and think. Thank you, Minnie Me. Miss Ginger. Britta said she got her flu shot already. This child is in the hospital. Let me see if I can go find it. Hold on. Let me go find it right quick. I'm going to go find it real quick. Hold on, y'all. TMZ. And okay. Hold on. So look at this, child. We got motion. We got motion right here.
Take your heart out.
We're talking about like fluid or
Oh yeah.
yeah. Like if it was like a clot or anything. It probably keeps some out of blood.
Yeah, like your heart sits in a sac, and there's a little bit of fluid around in the sac. But is that what you're speaking of?
Yeah.
Yeah, like extra fluid, or
You see that?
the cardiologist is going to look at it further.
Ray J has
15, maybe 20 minutes.
been admitted into the hospital in Las Vegas last night with a severe case of pneumonia, and he has fluid around his heart.
This is hard. Yeah.
So we just pray for him and hope that he gets better soon. We just hope he gets better soon.
They gotta take it out.
If they see something around my heart, do they gotta take it out?
Take your heart out.
We're talking about like
Richard is crazy. I'm gonna take your heart out. Hold on. So let me see. What did I have on here? Give me 1 second. I hope it can't. It may not have come over here. It may be on this other phone. No, it's not on here. But yeah, he was put in the hospital for pneumonia, and he has fluid around his heart. So just be careful because things are happening around here. And child, it's a mess. Also, what else? This was so sad today. I saw this. So this is in Minnesota, and ICE had unalived a woman. They say that she was in. This is just. Oh, wait a minute. This is crazy. They just unalived that woman. She was in the car. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way so we can see. So over here in Minnesota, ICE over there, I guess she's trying to get the woman out the car. The woman is an activist, and child, I guess she was doing too much, and they took that lady's life. We were talking about Ray J. Ray J is in the hospital in Las Vegas for pneumonia. He has fluid around his heart. Now we're talking about this ICE incident that happened in Minnesota today. I think it's in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where ICE unalived a lady. She was an activist, and I guess she was kind of resisting. I'm not sure. But other than that, honey, they took her life. That is so sad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was real crazy. No, girl, that was not a fake story. That was a real deal Holyfield story. That's really sad about the ICE lady. I really hate to see that. Hold on, let me get this off of here. The next thing I want to talk about is child, look at this. I am really proud of Candy. Let me say, Cynthia said this is the second time Ray J has been in the hospital. Shoot, Tammy, the lady was a U.S. citizen? That's horrible. I am really proud of Kandi Burruss, right? Kandi is doing all that she can do. She said that she hopes that she and Todd can remain friends post-divorce. So this thing is still rolling. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe the Christmas holidays, the pictures look like they could, have themselves together. I don't know. But Kandi said post-divorce, we hope that you can still be friends. And she said, you know how it goes. People not always able to do that. Oh, and because the administration, they won't pay for it. Yeah, they were not going to pay for it. What? Somebody in the comments said Kandi going to have to give up this Mama Joyce wig. I don't know why she wearing this wig with these bangs. Because what is going on? Is this her play wig? No, that's not a wig that she get on the play. Why is she wearing this wig with these bangs? I did want to see them to do two together, Tan. I felt like when they was, doing the Christmas holidays, I was like, this is so fantastic. Like they taking pictures together. They at the water park look like, the children look happy. Maybe Kandi and Todd can have a conversation, but clearly there is something that has been done that it cannot go back. So I don't know if it's something Todd really did. Kandi can't excuse it, or she just tired, or the love is just gone. Ooh, Tammy says she just playing nice. Y'all think she just playing nice? Because here's the thing. The fact that Kandi is doing this, and I've said it so many times, and she's not even at home, you may be right, Tammy. She's just playing nice to go along, to get along, and she wants this thing to be over before she comes home in March. Because Kandi don't want to deal with this head on. Child, this is a lie. Some lady I saw on my grandson wants to charge the deceased one, but oh Lord Jesus, he wants the family back. You can tell. And he said he's trying. Now it's not the old lady gang on Peter Street, but he's trying to get an old lady gang back together. So I think that's just so sad. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's move on to Diddy. We haven't talked about Diddy in this new year. And I think this is so crazy. Hold on. I hope this is on this phone. It's got to be. Oh, my God. It's not on here. Hold on. Where is that? Okay, let me go to the Jasmine brand. So Diddy's people are saying that they don't know what to say because they not getting paid. But they weren't getting paid when Diddy was out and working. So let's talk about this real quick. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. Diddy faces payroll complaints from behind bars as employees allegedly go unpaid. Diddy's money troubles are spilling beyond his prison walls, with staffers claiming they're being left unpaid while his team insists everything is running smoothly. Sources tell TMZ that his finances are currently being overseen by TriStar Sports and Entertainment, and that some staffers feel the firm is keeping too tight of a grip on his money. Allegedly, several attorneys handling Diddy's growing list of civil lawsuits have gone unpaid, along with additional employees, prompting at least one person to quit. However, Diddy's rep, Judah Engelmeyer, pushed back on the claims, telling TMZ people, personnel, and attorneys are all being paid and no one is leaving. When asked if payments are being made on time, Engelmeyer added, Sean Combs controls his own finances. Everyone gets paid for their work once it's completed and confirmed after routine review. Diddy is currently serving a 50-month sentence at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey following his Mann Act convictions. Now, they can tell you anything they want you to know. Diddy wasn't paying people when he was free. Right? And then he has, wait a minute, they're going to do a Diddy document on Zeus. Yeah, I saw his kids, they're going to do a Diddy doc on Zeus. They have to save money for his family. It's not beyond Diddy not to pay. Yeah, it's not beyond him not to pay. And his sons want to take the grandma. I saw where the sons want to take the grandmother to court for his money, which is crazy. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, Fonda. So I don't know. I don't know how true that was. I saw that on the blog. I saw that the kids wanted to take her to court for his money, but I don't know, child. Let's go on to, speaking of court. Okay, Brown Sugar Baby said that story wasn't true. That's what I was wondering, because I hadn't heard anything else about it. Because I was like, I don't know if this is true or not. People put all kind of stuff out there. I saw the day where somebody said they get ready to move Diddy over to where Suge Knight is, and I know that's not true. I don't know why people do that. That is insane. But honey, look who's about to go to court. I totally forgot about this. L.A. Reid, totally forgot about this. John Legend is expected to testify in the L.A. Reid sexual assault case trial to begin next week. So this Drew Dixon, she was Arista Records' former vice president. She said what happened with her was in 2001. Dixon claims Reid assaulted her twice and then damaged her career after she refused his advances. And he blackballed her. Now, I don't know where John Legend comes in, because she said she was, hold on, what she said? She said he even blocked her signing of singer John Legend at the label. So is he coming in to say what? That she was supposed to sign him? Hey, New York Happy Hour. That she was supposed to sign him, and then he told her no or something? Yeah, Brenda, I saw that. Anyway, these men, but you know what? I don't doubt that this happened, because in 2000s, 1999, 98, 2000s, these men like L.A. Reid, who had all the money, all the power, they could get all the women and things like that. I feel like they did not, I think they did whatever they wanted to do. I think they did whatever they wanted to do when they wanted to do it, and they didn't think it would be any consequences. Now these women around here, like, you know what? I remember that time in 2001 when he did ... to me. We going to court. And I don't know how these men don't think that this is coming back up. I don't know how they don't think that. But here we are. So that's happening. Okay, I'm almost done here. Let me see. Okay, y'all can't see. But this right here, it says, if I don't play about my man was a person, who would it be? Number one is Clarissa Shields. I can't really see who number two is. That look like Lil' Kim, but I don't think that's Lil' Kim. Hold on. So Clarissa Shields. I don't know who. Oh, that's Mariah the Scientist. And then I don't know who number three is. And then you got Sierra. And you got Rashida. And who is number 6? And then you got Melania, and then you got Megan. I'm going to go with number 1. I'm going to go with Clarissa Shields. I'm going to go with Clarissa Shields. Number 7. Number 7 is hilarious because Melania don't care none about her husband. I'm going to go with number 1. Oh, number 3 is Keisha Kayor. Ooh. My man. Now, it's between number 1 and number 3. It's between Clarissa and Keisha. It's between Clarissa and Keisha. Daphne said number 1. Hey, girl, yeah, Melania on here. She number 7. Tell me I don't play by my man. Hey, Dr. Diligent. Girl, she had a movie out on the 30th. Who had a movie out on the 30th? Number 5. Tell me Rashida. Coleslaw didn't make the list, child. She didn't make the list. Megan, I saw Megan's Dunkin' commercial. Megan around here making her money and taking care of her man, honey. Child. Lord have mercy. That was a little station break. Let's go to, let me take this one down because I'm done talking about that. Okay. I really want to talk about some parts that I missed on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City last night. It was Bronwyn who is trying to secure her snowflake and her check so she can file and complete this divorce from Todd. Because when I tell you that Bronwyn did not have to bring up anything about seeing Seth out at lunch with some woman in New York. Because she was like, because when she kept saying, I'm worried about somebody, you know, in my relationship when something's going on in my marriage. When she said that, I was like, where is she going? And when she said, Meredith, you know, I know sometimes you can put up a wall if you have a problem in your marriage. And she just kept going. And she kept going. And I'm like, Bronwyn, you're coming back. Not the Todds are out of order. Y'all, Deirdre, that last 30 minutes of the last 15 minutes of that show was so good. That Greek tragedy. I think somebody was in my comments and they said that the production had to give them a little more information because the way they talked about Brittany, the way they talked about Whitney, the way they talked about Lisa. Oh, they pegged them so good. They really pegged Heather good. The Sisters of Salt. Oh, y'all, that was so good. That tragedy was amazing. It was fantastic. But Bronwyn pushing the envelope about this woman and her man cheating. Brittany done already got her head almost not between the seats on the plane, let alone, you know, they trying to get over that. But she was just like, when I have a problem in my relationship, I put up a wall. And I'm just saying, me and Todd saw Seth out with a woman. I don't know, it could have been business or not. I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? What are you talking about? I'm so glad somebody on TikTok said Angel, because I got something to say about Angel. That's all I want to talk about Bronwyn. And I thought it was funny when Mary said, Bronwyn, you are very loyal. Look how you stick up for Todd. And she looked at her like, what? They got Lisa so good. Lisa was so good. Okay, y'all. So today I watched, did everybody watch Tamron Hall? Not Meredith still got an open marriage. Did everybody watch Tamron Hall and watch the Bryants today? Because I thought it was so good. And this is what I would like to say to Angel. If this makes it to you, Angel, hold on. Let me tell you what I want to say to you. Angel, we have been getting on you because whatever you're saying is not landing in the season. Okay. But after this conversation with Tamara Hall, if I was Angel, and Giselle come up here talking crazy to me, the first thing I would say is, I would be bitter like you too, Giselle, if I done season my man up and set him up for his come up with his new wife. Absolutely, I would. That would be one thing I would say. And then the second thing I would say, well, I would be bitter too if my ex-husband is the only one showing my girls what a real relationship looks like while you around here playing what is it, revolving door with these men. Because when I went back and watched season 5, Angel referred to her mother as a cold vampire. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. Angel could eat Giselle up. Dr. Brian could eat Giselle up. Like Giselle. Oh. And I had to put this picture here because this is the best outfit Giselle ever had on. It's monochromatic. She looked great. But they're trying to say that as a preacher's wife, this outfit that Giselle has on, y'all can't see it, but it's Giselle in that jumpsuit, that lace jumpsuit. It's beautiful. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to ridicule Giselle because she don't get that many moments. She don't get a lot of moments. So I'm going to let her have this. But my thing is this. You, Angel, you get on that reunion, go watch the Tamron Hall show, take notes, practice. Because when Giselle comes for you, you got at least 3 to 5 things you can eat her up on. At least 3 to 5. At least 3 to 5. At least 3 to 5. You could talk about the dress. You could talk about, anything. You could talk about whatever. But I would be ready for her left and right. Giselle would be sitting up there mute when I finish with her. Mute. And I know, as you know how the people, you're just a Giselle hater. I don't hate Giselle. I think Giselle is my soror. Giselle is a wonderful mother. I'm going to give her that. But other than that, she is a mean girl. I know she doing her homework. I know Giselle doing her homework. But if I was Angel, I'd be doing my homework too. Girl, it was a lot of stuff that was said on Tamron Hall. Baby, he talked about how he has found him a good thing. He talked about how rich he is as a man to have a woman like Dr. Carey, and how he had, how did he say that? He said, I am rich when it comes to the woman that I have in my life. And it was just perfect how he said it. It was perfect. It was so good, right, Lita? It was so good. Oh, she said take Giselle off. Okay. Honey, I would eat Giselle up. And let me tell you something. Carrie ate Giselle up already. I'm doing point like this because, y'all, I'm sorry, shit, they can see me in the thing. Carrie has already eaten Giselle up. That's why I was really proud of Giselle when Robin Dixon brought up this dress situation. I was proud of Giselle because she was like, do you think anything's wrong with it? Giselle said, no, it's fine. It's fine. Because when Giselle was on that episode and Wendy was asking her about the kids and she talking about they don't have a relationship with him or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they were saying that she looked like her. And Miss Carrie said, I want a table where all women can come and sit at, because she told Giselle that the way she acts causes wrinkles. And I'm paraphrasing. Baby, Giselle is done. She don't say nothing about this woman. She's not gonna say nothing about it. But let me say this though. Although I'm talking about the dress, I don't see nothing wrong with the dress. But let me talk about this. I was talking about this with somebody else today. What I did not know, I knew that he had, because like when he took those Christmas pictures with his daughters, Giselle's girls, I was like, why he don't have no pictures with the other kid? I didn't realize it was other kids. So it's a kid in Georgia and Texas. So he got 5 kids. I don't know how long they've been divorced, Mo. They've been divorced a long time, though. I don't know. How many kids Jamal got? Because when they took that Christmas picture, I was like, shouldn't he have some pictures with his other kids, too? Yeah, Giselle always got a frown on her face, and you can even see the wrinkles setting in. She don't get many. He had Canadian Queen said he has more than 5. He got more than 5 kids. 7? So he got 4 kids outside of Giselle's 3 girls. Child, they said this man got 7 kids. 2 in Maryland. So I knew it was one with the woman he cheated on in Maryland. I knew the one with the church. I knew that. I didn't know it was another one. Then today I found out it was one in Texas and one in Georgia. Because, you remember when they got married, when him and Dr. Carey got married and they went on their honeymoon, the one lady in Georgia was on court on Zoom and they was about to hold him in contempt of court until he got back. Wait a minute. Mini-Me said he has 4 in total. And Cinema says 7 sounds right. Now I know, but I think it's more than 4. I think it's 5, Mini-Me, because the one in Maryland and the one in Georgia and the one in Texas. There's one in Texas. I didn't know that one. Google says 4. Okay. Google says 4. But that lady, I don't know what happened with that because he was on his honeymoon and that woman had gone and had at court with that man. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, they both spoke so good. An older daughter named Topaz. Talking about before Giselle? Mo, he had a baby before Giselle? Not Pauletta said he almost had one with Malaysia. Oh, she said absolutely. Sleek said the court thing was dismissed. And they said he got 4 kids. The other girl, 3 with Giselle and 1 on Giselle. Daphne said 2 more. Child, I heard it was one out here in Texas. So we know it's one in Atlanta and somebody said it's one in Texas. That's 5. But my thing was why he didn't have his kids on that picture with them. But, hey, they do what they do, child. I guess, I don't know. But, baby, if I was Angel, I would be getting my reads together. I would be sitting ready for Giselle. I would say, Giselle, I said, it's funny how your ex-husband has gotten married and he's showing his daughters how to love, how to see a solid, loving relationship between a man and a woman. And you round here still talking to Baldy, dark skin, Baldy, light skin, all the men at the hotel, and whoever Jason is, his little old self, and whoever the man you done got caught with, the football player. You ain't gonna show it right. Angel, you got some, baby, you have content. But she ain't gonna do it right. But I hope she does. And I hope we can put this dress to rest. I'm over it. It's a wrap for me. Rolanda said it's something about Jamal. I don't know. Girl, today when he was talking, it was the way she was looking at him. Like she was, okay. It was the way she was looking at him for me. She was looking at him like there is no other man on the planet. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this about Jamal. The way Jamal talks, the way he carries himself, regardless of what you say about it, may be why a lot of people don't like him. But the way he talks and the way he carries himself, he is mesmerizing. And she looked at him like he was mesmerizing. And I love them. Hey, Clarissa. That's right, because you were messing with Malaysia. Jamal smoking that good green because he grows it on the church ground. Oh Lord Jesus. Girl, I'm telling you, it was the way she was looking at him. And then when she was talking and she was like, she's so self-assured. And then I was like with Bishop Wooden, like he's trying to make his wife be the staple for a first lady. Absolutely not. Not you sitting up there looking like Coretta Scott King in 2026. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not with a prayer cloth in your lap. You are not the standard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do it. T.I. said that the church has girl. I heard T.I. talk about that. Said something about when the money. He said it was like a strip club once they said that T.I. was in the building. They brought the place back out. Yeah. Exactly. That's what Bishop Wooden said. Not six and a possible. Child, not holy rollers. Oh yeah, oh that's right. Giselle daddy said he had what about 4 or 5 baby mamas. That man was mad when Giselle come talking about she gonna get back with him. He was upset. The girls was upset because even Monique told her up with that. Monique told girl, child, that reunion. I watched that reunion. The way Monique ate Giselle up, she was like, "Your girls don't even want to be with you." Oof, oof, oof. What's she calling? She said his big D around the church. Giselle couldn't handle that. Child, I know, oh honey, Ashley can just go somewhere and sit down. And then like when they was doing the rooms where Giselle and Ashley was in, I was like, they should be, girl, she was on super mute. Giselle should be fine with it. I don't know why Giselle acting like she never shared no room with somebody. She shared a room with her and Robin Dixon when they got another room because they were going to share a room. Wendy had put them in the room together. Then Robin was talking about early in the season, her and Giselle had gone somewhere and they had shared a room together, a twin bedroom together. And then her and Ashley had shared another room together. So she just want to act the fool with Angel. Get on in there in that room or go home. Actually, when I was sitting there watching TV, when Giselle said something about you being evicted, I would have, if I was Angel, I was like, no, you've been evicted. And I would have said, production, come get her and take her on to the airport. I'm going to buy her a ticket and whoever else want to go home. Because all of y'all going to be evicted. I'm not fooling with y'all. I would have lost my mind because I'm sick of them. I'm sick of Giselle and Ashley. Ashley, what you said, Deirdre said Ashley would be my target at the reunion. I would like that head up. I know that's right. Ooh. See, Ashley don't think she can be touched, but at least, and she could be evicted anytime because quiet as kept, Ashley house is in Michael's name. So she can't do too much because she do a little bit too much, she gonna be put out. And I would have evicted both of them from my on my trip. I'd have had another car come up and I was like, I'm buying tickets right now. Take them on to the airport. The tickets gonna be ready when they get back. They evicted out of this house and on back to Potomac. You can't be here. You cannot sit with us. I'm sorry. I saw her on that. I saw Fake Elitist. She called her Fake Elitist. I saw her doing her superlatives. That was cute. But I just really had really high hopes for Angel. But whoo, child. Let me see. What you say? That would have been the perfect line against Giselle. I'm telling you, it would have been the perfect line. Giselle hollering out, that's why you got evicted. No, that's why you got evicted. Production, take her on back to the airport because she's evicted out of this house and on back to the airport. You can go on back to Potomac because I ain't want you here no way. Because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. Just because Ashley done fooled around and got a little settlement, she done got a little piece of stylist, and now she act like you've been wearing baby doll clothes ever since we met you. You just started dressing like a grown-up this year. I can't with Ashley. I cannot with Ashley. Which is that Ashley is not a woman I would have as a friend. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want Ashley to be my friend either. Yes, baby doll clothes. All Ashley clothes look like stuff you can buy out of the Barbie section in Walmart. Until this year. This year, I have to give it to Ashley. Ashley looks better than she's ever looked in her life. Ever. And that's probably why she has blocked me. So child, not Horetta. Not Horetta. What happened to Giselle's best friend? Who are you talking about? Robin? This is the first year she had on wigs full time, right? This is the first year when she did wear wigs, they looked right. No, she did. She did, yeah. Thank y'all with the likes. The likes are fantastic. Let's get the likes up over here. I feel like Giselle just being extra so she can carry the show until the Grand Dame comes back. Yeah. Now look, now here it go. Oh, y'all know tomorrow is okay. This is what I got. This is the word on the curb. All right, let me take this down. Let me remove all this. So tomorrow is the reunion. They filmed the reunion for Potomac tomorrow. And I heard that the color is red. Now we don't have looks yet, so as soon as we get looks, I will put those out here. But that's what I heard today. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me read it correct. I don't want that on there. Hold on, let me go to my messages and let me see. Here we go. So, you ready for Potomac filming tomorrow? Don't forget the color is red. Some are still doing fittings, and I said, "Are they going to be ready?" She said, "They are ready. It's final fittings is all." So they're doing their final fittings today, and they will start filming for the reunion tomorrow. So hopefully, we'll have a seating chart soon. Red is a hot runway color right now. I know. I saw Kenya Moore in the red. She looked fantastic. Did you see Kenya? I was like, Kenya just need to take a picture. Bless her heart. What you say? Is she finding them a new place to stay on a trip? I don't think she found it. I think it's crazy that she's staying an hour away from them. I think that's wild, right? That's a lot. But I do understand about her not wanting. I wouldn't want Ashley and Giselle in my home either. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, really? I thought it was new. I thought there was a new picture of Kenya. She looked fantastic. It was red on red on red. She looks so good. But I'm with Angel 100%. I would not want them in my home. Matter of fact, it just ought to be me. When I do take the girls to my home, I will have something sitting outside. I will have Ashley and Giselle's name on a bench outside. And then I give them a laptop and I have the video on so we can all talk. They can be on Zoom from outside. Oh, girl. Belicious? No. Hold on. Let me go find it. Because when I tell you, this was the worst. This was by far, yeah, with a potty. This was by far hold on. Let me go find it. I hated this so bad. I hated this so bad. When she's sitting there with that hat down there and then she picked it up and then she stuck her tongue out, I was like, what the hell is this? Hold on, let me see. Let me go to Bravo Liberty. Bravo Shade Room. I know they got it. Oh, let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, let me take this off. Oh, please let me find it. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, here we go. This was my worst. It's gonna probably.
Okay, well, Angel must have taken one of my gummies because she is looking happy. I love this Angel.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're ready for a week of fun, togetherness, shots and sisterhood. That's right. So let's get this going. I have these 2 SUVs for everybody else.
This one.
I know, but we're going to be together. But y'all are with me. Yeah. Okay.
You got driver's license?
Yeah, you know I do.
Angel, why is it just me and you in the car with Stacy? I'm dressed like I'm going to Saint Tropez. She's dressed like she's going to dump me in the woods. It's not matching. But Stacy's with me, and I know I can run faster than Stacy. So if anything happens, she's going to get Stacy first.
The fact that she was sitting there with that hat on and the way she looked up like she was on a Bonanza, like she was on an episode of Bonanza, I could not. I was like, what is this? I was like, what is that? Oh, it took 13 episodes for Angel to get activated. Oh my God. Angel actually thinks she is in charge of the girl. She really does. Because even the way she said, we ain't going nowhere till we get this worked out. I was like, Angel, we could do that a little bit better. Can we just rewind that and do it again? Yeah, Wendy can be quiet. Because if I was Angel, Angel need to be in class. Because the way I would eat Wendy, Ashley, and Giselle up. Wendy. After I finish with Giselle, I would just tell Ashley just to shut up because I'm about to. Wendy? Yes, girl, Bonanza. Wendy should be the most humble person at this reunion you've ever seen in your life. Actually, Wendy needs to come to the reunion with a dress on from Express. That is the most that she needs to pay for something, either New York and Company or Express. She don't need to have nothing made, girl, because you need to be saving your coin. Girl, I saw Andy walking out the reunion I saw him walking off Salt Lake City reunion. I saw that. But you know, that's Angie K and Lisa, because them heifers cannot stop talking. They cannot stop talking. Ooh, girl, I'm talking about Wendy. I saw her posting them ski trips. Wendy need to come in there with a red top on. I would give her a sequin skirt and some red pantyhose and some red heels from 9 West. That's the most you need to do. You need to be humble bumble because baby boo. Angel could tear into all these women. Ooh, I would be like, Wendy, I know you ain't talking. Because you about to go from a 6,500 square foot home to a 2x2. You ain't talking to me. I know you not talking. 67 credit cards. Emails talking about how much is that Chanel bag. Kaden already talked about your bags might not be real. Girl, I know you ain't talking to me. In all my houses and cowboy hats. Let me shut up, child. Let me stop. I just don't like when people I just don't like when people do stuff like that. I don't like for people to be mean for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like Giselle is mean for no reason. Giselle has no need to be mean to that girl like that. She has no need. Miss Degrees better be quiet, honey, because, honey, but how many of them degrees gonna save your life? What class did you take to help you do this? Miss 4 degrees. Do they let you put that in your jail cell on the wall? Girl, it would be a mess. I'd just be sitting there talking under my breath. Look, I would be sitting, you know how they have subtitles when the people can't hear everything you talk about? That's all y'all see under my thing. It'll just be subtitles. They're gonna let her take them degrees and put it on the jail cell when she goes. Dude, how much money do we need to put on the commissary? Like, Bravo, the Bravo cameras gonna be able to go to the like, are they gonna be there when she go in? Girl, it would be a mess. It would be a mess over there on my side of the couch. And I'll be like, Andy, can I sit at the end? Because I want to be at the end of the couch because I'm gonna talk the entire time. It's a shame how Giselle got her husband ready for Dr. Carey. You see how good they are? Giselle ain't never been on no talk show with him. Child. Look at him showing his girls what a healthy relationship look like. And his mama over there with a revolving door. Girl, it would be crazy. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. Angel has so much ammo. And I'm going to be so disappointed. Mumbling like Mary. You right. That would be me, girl. I'll be over there mumbling. What'd she say? Did she say that she got a court date after this? Oh, y'all, is Karen? Wait a minute. Is next week the season finale for Potomac? Because Karen gonna be on there next week. I feel like the season finale for Potomac is gonna be a 90-minute show. And I feel like the end of the show is gonna be Karen and Andy. I think they're gonna do that all together. Hot girl, it'll be a hot child. Andy will be like, can we turn her mic off? Can we just turn it off? She's taking over the show. Honey, it would be a mess. Oh, they haven't taped the reunion. No, they tape tomorrow. Potomac tapes tomorrow, and the color is red. That's what I'm being told. But I will be at the end of the couch talking all day. I think next week is no, it's not. It's not. I don't think so. Yeah, but they tape tomorrow. Woo, child. Well, y'all, that's all I got for tonight. Let me go around and look and see what's in the Instagram streets before I sign off, because you know, it'll be something. You know it'll be something going on. Hold on. Let me see what's popping. Oh, y'all. You know what I am going to watch? I'm going to watch Monica talk to Carlos King. She said, we ready to talk about how worried you were that people would possibly find your cake stash in your suitcase at BravoCon. Or are we still playing it like others have the substance? Or are we still playing like others have substance abuse problems? Who is she talking about got cake in their suitcase? It's not about the cake. Not cake, I'm sorry, like the Coca-Cola, the Coquiana. It's not about the Coquiana, it's about the hypocrisy. Girl, who is she saying that got this problem? We ready to talk about how worried you were that people would possibly find your Coquiana stash in your suitcase at BravoCon? Or are we still playing it like others have the substance abuse problems? Whitney? She talking about Whitney? Lily, Lord have mercy, I'm about to call you Lillian. Wait a minute, Belicious. I'm about to call you Lillian. Wait a minute, what? Have you seen the video about the 4 girls that were hit by HEB? Will they died? Oh, yes, I did see that. I may talk about that tomorrow. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go over this again, because this is Monica Garcia. She said, damn, Meredith really needed me at that dinner. Would have played out much differently. She said, we ready to talk about how worried you were that people would find your Coquiana stash in your suitcase at BravoCon? Or are we still playing it like others have the substance abuse problems? Now, that is what Whitney was talking to Meredith about. She was in her FaceTime. That's why I said pill popper, alcoholic. Monica really wants to be back on the show, and she really needs to be back on the show. You not Angie. I think it's not Angie didn't say anything about that. That was Whitney. I'm talking about Monica. Monica Garcia. Monica said, "Are we ready to talk about how worried you were that people would find your Coquiana stash in your suitcase at Bravo? Or we still planning like others have the substance ABUSC problems?" I think it's Whitney, because Whitney was the one talking to Meredith about having. Well, yeah, because Meredith did say that Heather always have pills and stuff. Monica needs to come back. Monica is one of my top 5 housewives. Top 5. Salt Lake City is my favorite installation of housewives. Monica is definitely in my top 5. I'm not saying she 5, but she definitely in the top 5. No, she's not talking about Andy. She's talking about Meredith. She could be talking about Heather, but I feel like she was talking about Whitney, because Whitney was the one that was in Meredith's face talking about the reason I said that, alcoholic or pop pills is because that's what I've seen. That's why I feel like, oof, not Mary. No, not Mary. Women say, Millie, you should do a big Ari type skit using the Potomac ladies. Ooh, a big Ari skit using the Potomac ladies. Oh, what does that look like? What about I talk about? Oh, Lord have mercy. That's a challenge. Hey, Lisa. Lisa said she came from the bushes, honey. Rolanda said she talking about Heather. She could be talking about Heather. She could. Because she said, damn, Meredith really needed me at that dinner. Child, Monica knows some stuff. They need to get her back on here. I'm supposed to be looking for content. Hold on, child. Oh, let me see what Bronwyn doing. Bronwyn got a story. Child, Bronwyn is out here living with Christian Siriano, baby. She in New York living her best life. I love Bronwyn. Bronwyn said, let me go and get this man off my back. Let me file his divorce papers. Let me make sure I'm going to get another check. Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Christy Nome says woman that was unalived by ICE committed an act of domestic terrorism. They need to stop. Okay, we talked about Ray J being hospitalized with pneumonia. We talked about that. Cameron and Jim Jones into it. That's crazy. Tracy Ellis Ross signs multi-year deal at Fox Studios. That's fantastic. Kevin Hart has gotten his name turned into a $1 billion global brand. Let me see. I'm sick of Tyler Perry. Tyler needs to come out the closet. I'm sick of him. He ain't gonna have no money fooling with these men. Somebody want me to watch this movie called The Bad Garden. It's on Tubi, and Lala Anthony is in the movie. Somebody sent me this and told me. Maybe I'll watch that when I get into bed tonight. It's something else I want to look at too. Hold on. One more thing. I got 12 things over here. Let me see. Ooh, relationship goals. This is a movie that features Kelly Rowland and Method Man, and it looks so cute. I'm gonna want to see that. It's a rom-com, and I'm gonna want to see that. Yeah. Genuine was on he was one of the Masked Singers tonight. The 2-hour premiere is tonight. Wishing best luck to all. And Genuine was one of the singers. What? I wonder what he sung. Do y'all watch The Masked? I've never watched that. I would like to see that though. After 58 years of educating generations, PBS has shut down. Not a QT. What happened at a QT? I can't get it up. Why is it not showing up? A QT in Broken Arrow partially collapsed after the ground beneath it gave away, forming a massive sinkhole. Witness video shows the Y'all look at this. Hold on, let me pull this up. This is crazy. Hold on. Let me go find this right quick. D-I-G. I'm sorry, not D. D-J-G-R-E-G. That's wrong. D-J-G-R-E-G. Come on, street. Yes. Hold on, y'all look at this. Y'all can look at this right here. On here. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, is it gonna be on here? Wait a minute. Y'all, this is crazy at the QT. Oh. Let me see. There we go. Oh, child, look. Oh God, hold on. This is insane.
Cars are going out. Listen. Get away. Oh! Go, go, go. Keep moving, keep moving. Cars are going out. Listen. Get away. Oh! Go, go, go. Keep moving. Cars are going out. Listen. Get away. Oh! Go, go, go. Keep moving, keep moving.
Y'all, that is so crazy. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me see what it says. Because I took it off. It says, witness video shows the pavement cracking before an apparent explosion from below sends debris and dust into the air. Several gas pumps were damaged as people nearby ran for safety. Officials have not yet confirmed what caused the collapse or explosion. It's unclear if anyone was injured. This was in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Oh my God. Oh, that's too much. Yeah, honey, it's real. It was in Broken Arrow. No. It was in Broken Arrow. Let's say, hold on. Well, wait a minute. People did say somebody, yeah. Oh, it's fake news. Don't worry about it. This lady said, I'm from Oklahoma. This is fake news. OG, bounce it. Girl, people need to stop because that look too real. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we all up in arms about it. I done showed everybody. Just forget it. Let me Men in Black you. Boom, boom, boom. We didn't see anything. Okay, y'all. That's all I got. I want to thank y'all for this fantastic 2026 live hot topics. It was great. We had a great start to it. I'm glad Facebook is in the building. I'm glad that TikTok joined me. And if you're on TikTok, you want to see everything we see, make sure you're following me on Millie Chun TV on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hype me up in these videos. And yes, girl, I love y'all. And I'll be back with something else later. We'll go live again soon. TikTok. I know we said that Coach Ken and Karen were amazing. Yes, they were. I know we said that we're going to go live on Monday at 7. We may go live on Monday at 6 because I have a meeting at 8 o'clock Monday night that I got to be there for. So I'll see y'all Monday night on TikTok at 6 o'clock. I'm coming back at 6. So I'm going to make sure I got that together. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 to 7:30. So we're going to do that Monday night. And, we'll be back here next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're going to start with, we're going to have a therapist here next Wednesday. And we're going to start working on ourselves. And so y'all can just go ahead and send me little things in the inbox because the therapist is out of Alabama. So there's limits on what she can say, of course. But she is going to give us skills to deal with trauma, to deal with triggers, to how we can better be our best selves for 2026. So I have somebody in line to do that. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about next Wednesday. And we may do it sooner. But the only thing I don't want to do is get y'all situated to have something on a particular night. And once I get back on the road, we can't do it. but we may do it. We may do it sooner. We may do it sooner, and then we'll just scale it back. You know, you got class. Yeah, this was a great start for the year. Great start, great live. I'm glad you all were here. TikTok, I'll be back live, and I'll probably be live before Monday. And thank you, Facebook. Thank you, everybody. And love y'all. Hope y'all have a really good night. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.